Good morning and welcome to G More Life. Today we're going to be banding some goats. These are some goats that we got at the livestock auction. This guy, we're still worried about him. He's actually blind. I don't recommend buying stuff at the livestock auction. The livestock auctions are just petri dishes, and that's where people take all their cull animals to try to get rid of. We are doing a lot of stuff for this guy right there, as you can see. Like I said, he's blind. He does look horrible. That's because it's got glue all over him from the tags and stuff they put on. They just stuck glue all over him. So I got to see about if I can still get that stuff off. I haven't figured out a good way of doing it. But we're going to weather the rest of these guys. All right, some of the tools you're going to need. We need some bands for castration. These are the Lido band brand. I got these at Premier One. They have lidocaine in them, so it'll provide some comfort for the goats. And kind of aggravated actually about Premier One. Ordered these, and they are kind of expensive, but they sent them to me, and it has an expiration date of November 25. This is June. They didn't give me very much leeway on the expiration of these things, and kind of upset about that. But we'll use what we can. They come in blister packs like so. You're gonna need a banding tool, and you just slip them on there. And notice Donna is wearing gloves. Since it does have lidocaine in there, you want to protect your hands. Plus, it's also sanitation for the goats. And you just roll the bands on there, and you can open up. You'll slide the testicles down through the band, and we'll show you where the proper position is on it. All right, our first volunteer is going to be this little guy, I think. We'll see if we can catch him. Kind of hard to film these goats. He's one of the wilder ones. Let's see. Hey, guy.
Do you want me to get him?
Yeah, go ahead and get him. All right, let's see if we can film this. It's kind of hard to hold a goat, film at the same time. All right, Donna is, show that again.
He's saturated.
All right, she just sprayed some alcohol on him. She's gonna wipe him off. Get up around his area where it's gonna be actual banding around. Clean him up. All right, when you install them, can you show where how high it needs to go before you install it?
Right here. You don't want to get the nipples in there at all, but you want to be up nice and in that basically, you call it the waist of the scrotum right here. Right below the nipple is where you want to be.
But not too high because you won't have some skin to let it heal.
So you feed through one at a time. That went nice and easy. I'm just going to get right in the middle, pull down, make sure I've got both of them securely. See those metal points? I'm touching nipple with that, and then I'm going to go ahead and let it go. And pull that back out. Okay, and there he go. He's all set now.
It's okay, dude.
Let him go. There we go.
All right, let's do another one. All right, we got our next volunteer.
Little axis.
Yep, I'm holding him right now. It's okay, dude. It's all right. All right, Donna's gonna be loading up her new blister pack here. See if I can.
I'm just going to punch through on the back side. Feed it in there into the round. Ease that out. Roll it back down. They try to pop back up and roll again. Okay, that one's ready to go. Okay. Bring his legs forward.
Hang on. Hang on a sec. Yeah, I got him.
Okay. Alcohol him up good. He's a little smaller than that last one that we just did. That's good.
Can't see it all.
He's smaller, but a little harder to feed through.
I got my legs.
Okay, coming right up underneath those nipples into that narrowest point. And then go ahead and release and roll that out. Okay.
There you go. All right, we've got our next volunteer here. And I would say this is a minimum of 2-person job. Filming is probably a 3-person job. We only have 2 here. She's doing her thing again with a roll them on there. Blister pack. Make sure that foil is not under there.
That could be pretty difficult to
roll it back up a little bit and get it off there. Because you don't want that under his.
Yep. Got it.
There was a piece of foil
Yes.
that left on the end, so we just trying to make sure that didn't get left on there.
It's caught between the band and the metal.
You alcohol him yet?
Yeah, he's alcoholed and wiped.
Okay.
So he's nice and little. This is probably the perfect age, whatever this one is.
And you guys panting pretty hard, and this is early morning, and it's still pretty hot in the morning. We was trying to do it when it was cool. All right.
Yeah. When you're catching these guys, you need to watch those horns because they throw that head, and those horns are no joke. I haven't gotten hit, but definitely something to be aware of.
Oh. See if it's okay. I got him. I'll switch this horn. Okay. Get the legs.
Get off his eyeball. There you go. Mac's boots will be nice and alcoholed. Make sure I don't get that foil again like I just did last time. So that might be something, just take it out and not try to pop it through the foil. Pull down nice and tight, right below those nipples. And let go.
Did you get it?
Yep.
Everything good?
Yeah, everything's good. Just a little hard to get the pliers back out of there. All right. I just want to touch on what Max said a while ago about the livestock auction being such a petri dish. Guys, there's no way around it. So keep that in mind. If you want to bring some livestock onto your property, I'd just go hit up the farmer personally. You know, look at their herd and if you can pick out what you want. And I just totally bypass the livestock auctions, my advice. So.
Yeah, if you like this video, like and subscribe. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, please leave them below. Even if they're negative, it does help out the algorithm, and we do learn from anybody's comments. And as always, thank you for watching.
Thanks, guys.